Buhari asked to act as APC chieftain's court to allow third term. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to order the arrest and prosecution of Charles Enya, a member of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Ebonyi State, who has filed a suit seeking third term for presidents and governors. In a statement on Monday, the National Coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Onwubiko, and the National Media Affairs Director, Zainab Yusuf, said the suit was not only vexatious, provocative, and satanic, but the suit capable of inflaming passions and bringing about cocktails of civil unrest. What this political jobber intends to achieve by filing this illegal application to introduce tenure elongation is to inflict civil political unrest on a bloody scale on Nigeria, and this is treason, it's noted. It is notorious knowledge that treason has been defined by the Black's Law Dictionary 9th edition as the offense of attempting to overthrow the government of the state to which one owes allegiance, either by making war against the state or by materially supporting its enemies. According to the provisions of the Criminal Code, anyone who levies war against the state in order to intimidate or overawe the president or governor of a state is guilty of treason and should be punished by death. In this case, the plaintiff intended to inflict social unrest on a large scale, which would automatically intimidate and overawe the presidents and governors, whose tenures by settled laws can't go beyond 2 terms of 4 years each. The Criminal Code also categorizes as treason anyone who conspires with others, either within or outside Nigeria, to levy war against Nigeria, the group said. Huriwa said it would be the greatest act of the service to Nigeria should Buhari administration fail to take action on the matter. The group also advised that the Federal High Court must never entertain such a treasonous litigation, which in itself is an illegality. So guys, that is what Uriwa is calling for, the arrest of this Charles Enya, asking President Muhammadu Buhari to order the arrest of and prosecution of Charles Enya by the virtue of what they have quoted according to law and the interpretation of what he has done. But the question is that I doubt, or my opinion is that I doubt whether this government is going to do that. They are not going to do that, but these guys have already made their points, because we know that if this kind of a thing is coming from opposition, we know the action that these guys would have taken, the EFCC or the security agency, the actions they would have taken, how they would have swung into action, because they are so quick to all of this kind of a thing. But whatever that is related to the government or related to the ruling party, no, they will be pussyfooty about it. We remember some people came out before now that, they call themselves pro-Buhari, whatever, that they are encouraging, or they are telling the president to go for third term, because he has done well, because Nigerians are not happy. Nigeria is in a state of good governance, so they are encouraging him to go for third term. And by the virtue of the law, INEC law as well, you don't start campaigning when it is not election time for you to start campaigning. There is a speculated or stipulated time for campaign. But these people did that and nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. But God help any group that you are opposition group, or you are just a concerned group, Nigerian group, that you're just concerned about what is happening in the country, that you gather yourselves together and go for that kind of protest. You know what you will encounter, because all the security agencies will come out and begin to do all manner of things, begin to intimidate people, by way of dispersing tear gas and all sorts of, and embarrassing people. But when these guys came out the other time, they just left them and they just allowed them to exercise their right. People just said, it is their own right to say whatever they want to say. But if it were to be opposition group, definitely those people will, they would have met their Waterloo, and that is just the fact. So, and it makes people get angry the more, because when you have some kind of professional treatment, to some people, and to some people you always try to be hard. You use carrot on some people and you use stick on other people, and you expect people to look at you and you come out and say you have integrity, you have this, you have that. When this man came out and said the same thing, they said no, oh, Falana doesn't know what he's talking about. But now somebody who is close to the government, who is close to Buhari himself, coming out filing that kind of a thing, even after Buhari had come out to say no, he's not going to, that he's not going to do anything. He's not going to go by that. He's not going to go for third term, and swearing, and he's making all manner of things that he could even be reckless, but he's not going to go for third term. And meanwhile, there was a time when he talked about going for only one term if being given chance to come as a president. But at the end of the day, we saw that, oh, the second term he went for it. So that's why a lot of people don't even want to take this whole thing so serious. So whether he said it or he's coming to debunk it, that he's not going for third term, that people should just take it that way. In the past, he has said the same thing, and after coming for the second term, oh, they will tell you, oh, it is statutory, it is a constitutional for him to go for second term. That is, if he wants to, that is what they are going to be telling you, and that's why people don't really want to take chances. And when you talk about the issue of subsidy too, he came up before he came up even become the president. He said anybody paying for subsidy is a scam. Paying for subsidy is a scam. It was what he said categorically. But what are they doing? For the first 4 years, they were hiding to pay the subsidy, because when they came in, they saw that the subsidy, is real. Meanwhile, of course, they must have known that the subsidy is real, because at that level, they would have gotten their information. But because they know that a lot of Nigerians don't even know the truth of the whole matter, and that was why everybody took it upon himself or on herself. Then when Goodluck said, oh, we're going to remove a subsidy, oh, everybody came out, no, you cannot do this. And these guys, they use that opportunity, because the people who are benefiting from this subsidy, they are the bigger boys, and they were trying to tell you that if you remove that subsidy, oh, it's going to skyrocket and all of that. And meanwhile, not knowing that they were deceiving Nigerians. And this same group, this ruling party we have now, then they categorized on it, oh, anybody paying subsidy is a scam and all of that. But when they came in, they saw the whole thing, whether they knew about it or because they just want to take the gullibility of Nigerians, because majority of people don't even know most things. Oh, once they just hear that, oh, things are going to, prices of things will skyrocket. Oh, people don't want to hear that. So by that reason, everybody just believed that. But when they came in the first 4 years, they were paying for subsidy. Not until when people started accusing them. But you said it. And now they are coming out, and this is their second term. They are now coming out to tell you how much they are paying for subsidy, about 18 naira plus, that they are using to subsidize per liter or something. So who is not deceiving who? Who is a scam? Who is a scam? Who has been scamming Nigeria? People always talk about that. These guys always use propaganda. Is it not propaganda? Because you cannot tell me that at that level, then they didn't know that there was something called subsidy, and they try to hide it in their first term. Now they are coming out that talking about subsidy. And the unfortunate thing there is that Nigerians will not even say anything. We cannot even come out as a people and as a group, come out, in our numbers and say, no, you said this. Then why is it still like this? Some of them will come and be blowing English. The other time they invited, before the election, when Festus Keyamo was campaigning for them, he was using premium, that they are not paying for subsidy. It's premium. But now they are coming out to tell you. So all of those things, that's why people don't just want to believe. So that's why Uriwa is calling the president, order the arrest of this man and prosecution of this man, for him to have even, trying to file a suit against it, or maybe for him to come for the third term. But like I said, they are not going to do anything. Forget it. But you guys have, you've done your best. The Uriwa, you've made your point. But in reality, they are not going to do anything. That is just the fact. They are not going to do anything. But they will cover it up. But God help other people to try it. You will see how everybody, all the security agency, all manner of people from their quarter, they will be, be saying all manner of things to anybody who will be talking about that. So where are we going to in this country? Every day, talk. Problem. We are overwhelmed with problems in this country, and that is why a lot of people don't even know where to start. We will talk about one today, another one will come tomorrow, and the one we were talking about yesterday, we will not be able to finish it up. We are overwhelmed. That is why we are not even moving forward, because we are faced with a lot of challenges and problems. So that is my own opinion concerning what Uriwa has said, and they are making a good point. And I have said it before now that, if you want to go by what INEC, by INEC standard, nobody should even be coming to campaign. Even for those ones that came out and protested, that Buhari should go for third term, they should have been arrested because it was not time for campaign, even if you want to campaign for such thing. Someone says third term advocacy in any form tantamount to hate speech. I don't know why some people from South or Southeast always allow themselves to be used for wrong things in Nigeria. That was how one of them did during the election that could have brought late Chief MKO Abiola to power. The advocates for third term bid should have been made a scapegoat for his speech, whereas the president wasn't qualified enough for this current term in the office, let alone third term. Those calling APC for third term agenda to remain in the agent doom or disaster, God will not forgive them. These are true criminals and should be stopped before they go far. This is what you call hate speech against Nigeria Constitution. Some may think it's mental rights. It is fundamental right, but it's an insult to our collective rights. No, just it's true because people will say, "When I lie, and lie, it will not happen. It will not happen if we don't do anything. If people don't come out, just like the way people came out, you know, during the time of when the issue of Ruga came up, everybody said, no, 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 we are not going to," and that was why they suspended the whole thing. Though they were looking for a way to come, in disguise to make it happen. So if we don't say anything, you will say, "Oh, na lie. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh, it happened during Obasanjo. It didn't work." But don't be deceived because these people, they are ready because they already know the way Nigerians react, the way they behave, and they are calculating themselves. So, guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about what Huriwa has said, that the president should call for the arrest and prosecution of Charles Eyan, who is on this move for third term. Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.